The representative for the United Nations Development Fund for Women, UNIFEM, Tonian Broadburn, says the focus of the consultation was to answer one important question. How is the Caribbean going to work together to end the common problem of violence against women? Broadburn says the statistics are staggering. Caribbean countries, she says, have a higher rate of sexual violence than the world average.
UNIFEM is really a co-convener with CAFRA, Ms. Flavia Cherry, for this consultation, which is the Secretary General's call and campaign to unite to end violence against women. So we've invited civil service organizations from across the region, other UN agencies, as well as a few representatives from ministries to come and speak with us and help us really have a strategic move towards ending violence.
CAFRA chairperson Flavia Cherry says the 16 Days of Activism campaign against gender violence will be used to confront issues of an existing violent culture in the Caribbean.
The 16 Days of Activism is 16 days between November and December, which has been identified by the United Nations to call attention to issues of human rights and issues of violence and issues of gender. So it provides a very good space for people who are involved in gender, human rights, women's rights, and so on, to use that time because everywhere in the world at the same time those issues are being highlighted and various activities are being held to call attention to the issue, to prevent the issue, to prevent their occurrence.
UN Resident Coordinator for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, Michelle Giles McDonough, says advancing the movement to end violence against women is in keeping with the UN Millennium Development Goals, goals to be achieved by 2015 that respond to the world's main development challenges.
We believe that eradicating violence against women is critical to achievement of these goals. There are enormous economic and social costs of violence against women and girls, not just in the Caribbean region, but around the world. And it is a shocking statistic that we have 3 of our small islands as amongst the top 10 countries for sexual assault in the world. In a region this small, with the resources that we have and with the levels of development that we have attained, this is something that we can address, should address, so women and girls don't wake up in fear or live in fear each day.
UNIFEM officials say it's important that men not be left out of this movement, and to this end they will actively engage men's groups to ensure their voices are heard on the matter. Lovely St. Amy reporting for the HTS News, Channel 4.